Hello my crafty friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree and I'm here today to share a little paper bag journal with you. So I've got a couple of these in my shop now. The one before this that I did a flip through, it's a little bit bigger than this one. This one's a little smaller because I wanted to use this little yellow. It's a little bit smaller of a paper bag. It's a little yellow bag that you know, the colored bags that you get from Dollar Tree. And I thought it looked so pretty with the fall colors, so I wanted to use this one. So I've got it finished, and actually it's a good way to, if you want to use up some of your little smaller scraps, a good way to use up some of your scraps. Just make a little paper bag journal like this. Yeah, I've got it tied with a little of this gingham ribbon that also is good with the colors here and the fall colors and everything. So I'll take that off, and here's the little paperback journal. Let me tell you what size it is real quick, and then I'll show you the overall everything. So it's about 4 1/4 inches wide by 4 1/2 inches tall, little squarish. And right here is the front. I used some cut-aparts, so this is one of the cut-aparts from my scrapbook paper that I was using, cardstock scrapbook paper. Follows in the air. I have brown fabric on the spine, or actually it's a brown ribbon, fabric ribbon. And then I have another cut-apart on the back that is talking about fall and fall leaves and things like that, pumpkins please, and all of that. And you can see the yellow of the paper bag there. I have it tied with some jute twine and some beads on the ends there. So it turned out super cute, I think. If you need a little notebook for yourself or someone else, this would be great for a little gratitude or a prayer journal or a little gift for someone, a little hostess gift or whatever, anything like that. So I left the paper bag open on this side, which is the original, where it originally opened. And I have quite a few goodies in here. Some journaling cards. This one's made out of cardstock and it just is white on the back. This one's made out of book pages. This is a little picture from Reader's Digest, and I've got piano roll paper on the back for writing on if you would like to journal on there. And it's sewn around. It's all originals in here, no printables or digitals. And then this right here is another journaling card with piano roll paper on the back, and this is made from a napkin, this front, over book pages, and another cardstock journaling card from scrapbook paper, you know. And then as we open up, the first page is right here. This is scrapbook paper. I just thought the colors looked pretty, just like nice, kind of almost like a flannel shirt looking paper with some yellow rickrack there. You can see this here too is another cut apart, and space for writing there. And then there's a pocket on this side. This is coffee dyed, this scrapbook paper. This is scrapbook paper, not cardstock, but paper. And I coffee dyed it on the white side, so those turned out really pretty. I love using those in a more vintagey journal or in these fall journals. They look pretty in any journal, really. This was a cut apart too. It was one of the strips from the cardstock fall, you know, scrapbook paper I was using. Another little paper, a little journaling card here with a picture. This one may have been from, I'm not sure if this was from Reader's Digest or what, but a book somewhere where I found that picture of that lady. It might have been, I wonder if it was from a yearbook, I'm not sure. But anyway, neat old picture. And this is a little kind of notebook, little scrappy notebook type thing. Just made from coffee dyed paper. It's sewn right here just to hold it together. And this was a little scrap from a file folder. I just made a little notebook there. That's in that. Those are in that pocket. A little page here. This is from a Helen Steiner Rice book with some fabric gingham ribbon. This is the same. Oh, I have a couple different ones. See, this is a little bit lighter of an orange, and this is it's a bigger kind of check or gingham. Little fall leaf there. And then this coffee dye paper here with some of this burlap ribbon and a little sticker fall leaf there. This is instructions from a game, and then I think it's a Monopoly. Maybe it might be Monopoly. I'm not sure what game it was. I don't we'll see on the other side. We'll probably be able to tell from the other side. But here's a little envelope, little old envelope that I put here. And you can tuck something in here under the flap if you'd like. And then in here I have, let's see, I think I have a card in here, but let me take it out and make sure what I put in there. Yeah, this is the original card that was with that envelope actually. A little gift card for, thank you for the, oh, a little thank you for the gift card. So cute, it's just a little card. It's a little forget-me-not card, so cute, little vintage card there. So that is in that envelope. And then coffee dye paper here with some more, a different burlap ribbon. This is some computer paper that I coffee dyed. And a little belly band on this side, another little, I think this was a sticker from that scrapbook paper pack, "'Tis the season to be folly." And a little file folder here made out of a manila file folder. Just made some of those little tiny file folders. This is a page from a stitchery book here with a little fall leaf, a little price tag, a decorated paper clip, and this is just some white cardstock that I think it's been coffee dyed. And then a little sticker there, it says pumpkins, and a pocket here. And we've got some little journaling cards. This one's made from wallpaper over file folder. Nice and sturdy. And then this is just a pretty little tag that I picked up somewhere, probably at a thrift store, and added a little ribbon there, but it's got, this writing spot was already there. Or you can put a little picture there too if you wanted to, and use that as a frame. Love those flowers and those colors. And then here is this is a page from a music book, and this is just this was like a little scrap here, so I just made a journaling spot here. Coffee dyed on this side, and there's some little berries there. And then coffee dye paper, you see the little stickers I put throughout here. Got some more of that flannel looking paper. And then here's a little flower up there. I tried to use as many of my trying to use up some fall stickers that I have from this scrapbook paper, so. Sorry. I tried to pause, but I couldn't get to it before I was going to sneeze. So sorry about that. I usually pause before I sneeze or cough, but yep, got me this time. I got my little space heater going behind me too. It's just a little chilly in here. I didn't want to turn on the whole house heater, so I just turned on my little space heater behind me real quick for a few minutes. So if you hear that whirring, kind of high-pitched whirring noise, or kind of airy noise, that's my little space heater. Anyway, here's another writing spot. And it just flips open, and, you know, writing space there on one of these. I think this is more of the music, paper from a music book. And then a little pocket here. So we're on the back half now of this little journal. There's a little tag in here. Little decorations here, little leaves and a flower. My favorite season. That's the stitchery paper. That burlap ribbon again with some coffee dyed paper. A pocket here. And we've got a tag. This is little golden book paper there. The yellow little golden book paper that's on the inside of the little golden book sometimes. This is a journaling card made from, probably from a cookbook or something. You've got dishes there in that picture, really pretty. And this is from a Smash book, like journaling paper little booklet that I have. I have a few of these, so they're fun to, you know, use for journaling, or a journaling prompt to read what's on them and answer maybe questions or whatever. And this is is this the game instructions? I think it's Monopoly, but I'm not 100% sure. And then here's, you know, I love fall. Some of the fabric ribbon there, the gingham. A little journaling card here, clipped on. Some more of the green burlap ribbon. And this is a flip out with a little ticket for a tab. And then the back of the journal here I used this cut apart here so you'd have even writing space there, even on the back of the cover. And then there you go. And so yeah, this will be in my shop. These are very inexpensive. You want to pick up a little journal real quick. I've got, this is like I said, the second one. And I may or may not make some more, I don't know. Someone asked me about one of the recipe books I showed, so I said I would work on that next, which I want to do. You know, kind of was debating on my next project, so thank you very much. That helped me. But I've got some goodies to come along with this. Just some coffee dyed paper scraps, you know, some colored paper, you know, scrapbook paper too. Coffee dyed scraps as far as, you know, different types of notebook paper and things like that. Cardstock, copy paper, whatever. Just they're all coffee dyed. So those are fun to use. You can use the little skinny ones here, like for hinges to put pages together. That's what I use them for. And then you've got, you know, some more colored scraps here. An orange one. And then some, I included some of my little drilling cards that I make out of index cards, different colors. And just some pieces that you can use. This is a little mini Rolodex card that I made out of some scrapbook paper. It was double-sided, so that came out cute. These are just some little ephemera pieces that you can use to decorate or make some tags or something, some stickers too, some encouraging words, and a little label. So that's all going to come along with this little journal. I hope you enjoyed this one. I don't think I did any, I don't know, I think maybe I did one video on this one where I was making it, and then I just finished it up. So I'm going to be off, and I'll show you that off to my next project, and I'll show you in the next video, probably next one or two videos, the cookbook that I'm going to be making into a little journal next. And this person has reserved it, so and this is I have made this type of cookbook into a journal before, and they turn out really nice. So stay tuned for that, and whatever my next projects might be. Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.